Now here we have something that's different, because for them, the Jews, Jerusalem represent nationality. The prophet turned it to the Qibla, directing to the Kaaba, because it represents all humanity, all souls, not one soul. All right? So Jerusalem had a national identity. Bani Israel, the children who are structured on this idea of traveling. That's what they basically were doing.
I have one other thing for that.
Yeah.
Imam Muhammad said that when they go to the wall, and it's called the wailing wall, it's crying, right? Well, underneath that land right there is supposed to be, anybody know who that's supposed to be? His kingdom? Solomon. And you know what he represented, right? Material wealth. So when they go to the wall, they're crying for also, not just exclusively the God of Israel, but also for those days of material wealth. And they wail to bring those days back.
Now going back to what you have said, take away the physical object and just see what it represents. Aqsa, not the physical object, not what they have in Jerusalem, especially not that, because that represents something else. That represents a separation from humanity. And you can only come in that society unless you're adopted. It's the Bible. The Bible says that, right? You have to come in as adopted. You don't have to do that in Islam. You have to come in free, you know?
You mean unless you're born in it?
You have to be born in it, and or like it says about the Christians, the Jews in the Bible, they treat them as their children. Little children, little babies. That's their ideology. That's what it represented for them.
Perfect example today is Chelsea Clinton married a Jewish man for a husband, and she had to submit to religion. They don't even, Jews make the woman, the male, make the woman submit and take their shahada, so to speak.
Trump's daughter married a Jew too.
Right.
Our earlier reading, when Imam Muhammad said that the Kaaba represented the natural picture you were born from. And when the Qibla was changed, we kind of went back to that, so we kind of make that facing that. Right. And at the same time, we know that Jerusalem, Al-Aqsa, her holy site,
in its purity. In its purity, not influenced by what the Jews had it represented. The prophet went facing that direction because of his love for the prophets that they loved. Once finding out that that's not what they was all about, Allah blessed him because his heart was not right. He saw what they were doing. He saw what they represented. And he knew that that's not it. It once was. There's symbols there that represent that. Allah faced them to the Kaaba. There's all, this Qibla and Qulub, all that's about the heart. You look at the word, look at the letters, you look them up in your dictionary. The letters are similar. Qibla, just change them around a little bit. It's talking about the heart, the turning of the heart. And Allah says, I'll turn your face or your heart, your disposition, to something that will be pleasing to you, right? That wasn't pleasing to them. To have a nationalistic idea, the way they were doing things with religion, knowing how the prophets had came, they came in a line of purity, and they're corrupting it. Allah turns them to the Kaaba.
Isn't it that the Jews say that you're only a Jew if you're born of a Jewish mother?
Yes, that is.
Now you're saying that she had to convert?
Well, they can adopt you. Yeah. See, remember, they let you know that you come by adoption.
Okay.
You see, but you got to come into the religion.
Okay, I got
you. Yeah, but they slick. The Jews supposed to cover their hair, so the Jews won't wear wigs.
So in our religion, it's the
natural picture.
Natural picture.
It's just coming in.
Right.
It's natural with law.
Right. And it shouldn't be any nationalistic cover.
Right.
You know, if it was a nationalistic cover, it's just speaking to the black man, or you know, that's not El Islam. You know, that's a bait.
Isn't that what Sammy Davis did?
Yeah, he was a black, he converted.
Yeah. Because he was in the business
Right,
with.
especially at that time.
Yeah, they were
Jews,
headed.
Jews was really dominant in radio, television, and film.
So another thing the Imam said about Masjid al-Aqsa, sacred precincts, was the liberation of the intellect. When the Prophet, the prayer of peace be upon him, came into Mecca and removed the idols, it was a sign of the liberation of the human intellect, removing it from these idols that are filling its mind and emotion. Masjid al-Haram.
Okay.
So that brings me to the next thing, Eid al-Adha. We just had Eid al-Adha. So it's something interesting in the word Adha. What is that? Go look at the surah. Surah Shams. Look at Surah Shams. We're going to start there. Right. Surah Shams, 91. Everybody got it? Somebody read the first ayat in Arabic. Go ahead.
Washamsi waduha.
Washamsi waduha. Waduha. You hear? Eid al-Adha. It's from the same word. Same word. Adha, duha, same word. You can look in your dictionary, and that'll be on page. It talks about the brightness. I thought I had marked it. So this is the root of the word Adha. And they translate Eid al-Adha as the Eid of sacrifice. But the Imam told us that this Eid al-Adha is the Eid that is giving light. Giving the enlightenment to the society. Sharing the enlightenment to the society. It's a spreading thing, you know, sharing thing. Abraham was one to share the insights with his society. Slaughtering the lamb, all this is rituals that are pointing to a higher something, not just the physical act. Pointing to something higher. Duha, enlightenment. The sun has duha. The sun itself has a meaning. Now, in Surah Shams, there are several verses in there that speak about the creation, right? Now, I'm going to ask you a question. and I hope you can give me an answer. Allah revealed to Muhammad the Prophet about the sun. Now ask me, is that revelation?
Has to be.
Right. So this tells us what? There's a higher meaning. Right. So now the pygmy in Africa knew about the sun. He didn't have to have the Quran. The pygmy, right? Mm-hmm. The people in ancient lands, they knew about the sun rising, sun falling, sun spreading all over the place.
They worship the sun.
Right, they didn't worship the sun. There's some considered Arabs during the time of Muhammad the Prophet that worshiped the sun. You know, they worship time too. Mm-hmm. So when we're reading Revelation, we should understand that there's something more that we have to search for, right? Because the prophet said that the Quran has what is called zahir. Zahir means apparent. You can see it. And it has batin, meaning it's hidden, and it's implied. So if the Quran has these two meanings, then the first reading is not enough. We have to do another reading, right? We have to be able to make the connections with what is being revealed in this ayah, right? Yes.
The Imam often says, if you want the gems, you got to dig down in.
Here you go. And it's
You can't get the surface, just the surface, you got to go deeper.
Alhamdulillah.
In Ramadan session 1995, for your notes, pages 60 and 61, Imam Muhammad goes into great detail about the sun. Oh, I'm sorry, brother man.
No problem. Let's build up.
2001, you said? What year?
I think it's in the
1
5.
page,
60.
60 and 61.
We're going to get there. So, Eid al-Adha and the other Eid before that one is Eid al-Fitr, right? Great meaning to niggas. Our rituals and our month celebrations all have profound meaning. Even our salat has meaning. And it's an obligation on us to really want to research the meaning, because that increases the faith. It doesn't become shallow no more. It builds the faith. It builds our understanding. And it becomes so naturally accepted by our hearts, you know, because we can make a connection with it. Hopefully we can make the connection with it.
Something as simple as Ahab being enlightened, as well as sacrifice, but you don't get enlightened unless you make sacrifices. Whether it's your time reading or whatever, you have to make a sacrifice to get the enlightenment.
And you can sacrifice your knowledge too. You know, sacrifice your wealth. You know, sacrifice your time. You know, share it with the society, empowering people. You know, all those things for sacrifice. There's another word for sacrifice, literally for sacrifice. And we'll get to that one day. Not this one. So, Allah, highly glorified as He gives us these verses in the Quran with this terminology for us to reflect